bit low.
Yeah. It is what it is. Welcome to Stockholm once again.
Yeah, it's nice to be here. I was here last night, very drunk. Tonight I'm here a little bit more sober.
Definitely.
Yes. So far.
We're going to talk about the album, and you guys will be the first ones to buy it tonight
in the world.
So that's pretty cool. First of all, the album's called Thunderbolt. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, it's fantastic, man.
It is.
It is. I'm going to take a photograph of you for Twitter, okay? So everybody can see. Well, that's an ugly shot, man. Everybody can see around the planet that you're actually here now. Sorry, I'll get back to you later.
You got to keep up with the social media.
I'm going to video you. Oh, fuck off.
Is it your mum?
Well, I need a cassette. We're selling cassettes as well, but not tonight. But not here because our friend didn't bring any. But you can buy cassettes, which is cool. I like cassettes. Right, a video. I'm going to wait for it.
Play faster.
Okay, I'll introduce you. Here we are in Stockholm. These people are the first people in the world to buy their album.
There you go.
Don't go too far, they won't believe it. So I'm just going to, we can talk, I can just put that on.
Oh, absolutely. a lot of fans here tonight.
Yeah,
no, but tell us about Thunderbolt.
Well,
you worked with Andy Sneap again.
We did it with Andy Sneap, and we did it with Andy Sneap last year, obviously. And then he did Saxon, then he went on to Judas Priest, so he's done that album as well. So 2 albums coming out within space of 5 weeks. It's a bit like the 80s. Back in the 80s we had Wheels of Steel, they had British Steel. So a bit of cool things going on there. But yeah, when we write songs for albums, we treat each song as a separate project. We don't really work in album terms until we finish, and then we put the album together. And that's when it starts to become an album, if anybody's interested in it. So.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. But there's a couple of songs we need to talk about. Of course, we need to talk about a song. They played rock and roll.
Yeah, we should talk about that.
Yes. Mainly, I guess, about the first tour you did with Motorhead back in 1979.
Yeah, we had our first album out, which was okay. Didn't set the world on fire. But it was our first album, and we toured with Motorhead in 1979. We became big friends with Motorhead. They helped us out. They showed us how to tour and how to handle the pressures of touring and living together in small places. And yeah, we traveled on the bus, stayed in their hotels, had a few fights with them, different things, and we became very big friends from that moment on. And I actually started writing this song, the lyrics, before Lemmy died, because he was sick, and I wanted to write a song about how it was in Britain in 1980. And if you go and look at the video, it's not a lyric video, but it's got... Speak up! Yeah, well, it's a lyric video. Unlike, it's not a performance video, so...
Speak up!
It's, I am speaking up.
What?
Oh yeah, obviously that was somebody ordering a steak. So where was I?
Lyric video.
So yeah, I wanted it to be a video about how it was in England in 1979, 1980. And if you watch the video, you'll see all the film footage from those days. It was a dark period in England for working class people. Margaret Thatcher was smashing the unions, and it was a crazy time. And us and Motorhead were touring England, and thousands and thousands of people. And yeah, just watch the video, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But that song has turned into a since Eddie died a couple of weeks ago, it turned into a bit of a poignant song. And some of you will know, but I asked people on Facebook if they thought we should release the song as a single. And I think 99% of people said, release the song. So we released the song. So yeah, it's even more special for us now, that song, seeing as there's no original members left to Motorhead. And Eddie was going to play a solo on the album,
Right.
but it didn't work out, unfortunately. But they're up there, you know, drinking Jack Daniels and jamming Ace of Spades or whatever, you know.
Or they're down there.
Or down there.
Yeah.
Well, up there and down there probably. But no, Lenny, he got around a bit.
Definitely. Any particularly fond memory of Mr. Lemmy?
Oh, of that really. You know,
Yeah.
he helped us out, and we were nobody knew us. We were a new band with an album that was okay, but we were writing Wheels of Steel while we were touring with Lemmy, and yeah, he helped us out. He loved the band, he liked our attitude, and you know, we all wear leather jackets and bullet belts, so it was a part of the family, and
Right.
you know,
Right.
yeah.
But there's another song we need to talk about. There's a Swedish Viking on the album as well.
Yeah, it's actually a Viking Saxon song.
Exactly.
Yeah, seeing as we worship the same gods, so I thought it was cool to write about Odin. I mean, people have done it before, but I've never done it before. So yeah, so Sons of Odin. I mentioned it once in a line. I could have called it Valhalla, but that's been done. That's been done to death. So Sons of Odin is the title here. It's about how Vikings and Saxons actually, you know, conquered the world really by trading. It wasn't all about raping and pillaging. Some of it was, obviously, but a lot of it was about trading and, you know, living there, settling in the north of England, where I'm from, was a huge Viking area, you know, Daneland. So yeah, it's a great history we share.
Yeah. And there's a bit of a duo thing with you and Mr. Amon Amarth.
Yeah, with Johan from Manamath. He sings on a song with me. A bit radical, I know, but I like Manamath. They're a fucking good band. You know, and you know, they sing about similar sort of things, you know, history, gods, metal, all that. So I like them, and we demoed the song with Andy, and I sang the low vocal because I like the low octave thing. Sometimes I sing a low octave to myself, but I thought it might be great for Johan to do it. So it was the first guy I thought of, and he was the first guy I asked, and he did it straight away. So we'll put it on for you later and turn it up.
Yeah.
And check it out. It's a good track. It's modern and old school together. It's cool. I like it.
It's really cool. It's a really cool song. Johan, does he know how to hold his liquor? I mean, being Swedish and all, and a Viking kind of guy, or
Does he know how to what?
to drink properly?
I think they know how to drink. Yeah. I've had a few drinks out the horn with him.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
think it was a horn anyway.
No, it probably was.
He told me it was.
And speaking of drinking, there's some Saxon beer.
Yeah, there's a
Saxon beer
on
will be
sale
sold
tonight.
here tonight.
Yes, yeah. Is it the Thunderbolt one?
Yeah, this is the Blitz one. Lager. And also the Crusader
Oh, you've
one.
got them all.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, my favourite is the extra strong beer. Is that one that's the Thunderbolt beer? Yeah, I tried them all this afternoon. That's why I'm not so sober. But yeah, it's good. I mean, you know, I've got Maiden beer, Motorhead beer, Megadeth beer. It's our Saxon beer. That's what I say.
Yeah. That's the only one that's been missing now, you know?
Yeah, and you're the first guy to drink it.
That's perfect. Everybody drinks Saxon beer tonight.
Yeah, so don't send me the bill if you're ill, okay? And you get to keep the bottle. How cool is that?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. When can we expect Saxon back again for a proper tour?
We're putting shows together now for October, November.
All right.
For the rest, we're just doing 8 shows in February, and then we're off to America with Judas Priest for 10 weeks, and then we're doing a few festivals. I don't know if we're doing one in Sweden or not.
Sweden rock!
No, we're not doing Sweden Rock. But it's our 40th anniversary next year, so we're trying to put together some special shows, and Sweden Rock would be a great one.
Definitely. Bring out the big guns.
Bring out the Crusader Castle. That's what I say.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's there somewhere. It's with the eagle in resting.
Yeah. Also, your son is over here.
Yeah, my son's here. His band is here. He was going to play tonight, but I think he had too much beer with me last night. But, no. He's got a bit of a sore throat. But he's playing tomorrow night at Harry B. James, is it?
Yep, that's true.
He's playing there tomorrow on stage about midnight, so go and check him out. It's not metal, but it's great rock. So go and check him out. Support the young bands, that's what I say. Yeah.
You always have to. I mean, have you been given him some good advice about the music business and so on?
Yeah, don't drink with Vikings, that's good. It's one, yeah. So, yeah, I don't really have much to do with music. I ask him if he likes our songs. He asked me if I like his songs.
Yeah.
But yeah, just advice, a bit of advice. But he has to play gigs himself and come up the hard way. It's not. He has to play gigs with 3 people in, and gigs with 10 people here, and a couple of dogs and a goat and a sheep. So, he has to learn to entertain people and get people to love his music, just like we used to do.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about,
Yeah. The Harby Games, somewhere around midnight, I think.
Around midnight, I think.
Yeah.
I think the place, you can go there at 10 o'clock, I think.
Oh, yeah.
But, there's another band on, Swedish band, I think, so. I'll be there. So, I'm not doing the sound, though. We're just too loud, right? Exactly. Yeah.
Well, another thing I thought of was that, do you feel you have like a special bond to Sweden? You've played here a lot over the years.
Yeah, we've played big gigs, small gigs, square gigs, round gigs. We've played in Sweden a lot. I mean, the first time we came to Sweden was unbelievable. We didn't know how big we were, and we came with one little truck with a PA in there. We used to play to 3,000 people in England. We turned up here and at the Globe or wherever, it was like 12,000 people or 9,000 people. And
which tour was that?
That was what was our first time we came? I don't know when it was. It must have been 82 or something like that.
Power and Glory tour, or
it could have been, I don't know. 81.
There we go.
Strong Arm Below tour,
Nice.
Denim and Leather tour. That's the first time we came then. We came again a lot, but it was a big surprise for us how many fans we had in Sweden. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. We were in the local paper on TV. It was like, really? What? Nobody told us. We just turned up on the ferry and came to play. We did Stockholm, Gothenburg, and Lund, and it was one of those tours that you remember because it was so special. Our first shows in Sweden were very special for us.
Yeah. You Saxon was the first show I ever saw. And I told you this once in an interview. 1985.
We've never ever seen so many beautiful blonde-haired girls. That was one of the things we noticed back then. That's what you would, wouldn't you? Really?
Yeah.
Coming from England. Pardon?
That's why you came back, right?
For all the girls?
Yeah, we're not going there. But there was a hotel in Stockholm where the security were like the SAS. And you couldn't get anybody through the door.
Right.
It's a true story. And I met a girl, and she must have known some of the doormen.
Okay.
So she came up to my room, and that's not the story. But the next day there was a newspaper article that the girl wrote about me, sleeping with her, and I was like, "Fuck, really?" So they translated it, and actually it was okay, It could have been really bad, right? I could have been done then, no. Like little, whatever. So it was okay. So she did me a favor, really.
Right, yeah. No, but I saw it. The first time I saw it was in 1985 in Lund, on the Innocence Is No Excuse tour, and I loved it. It was very loud.
We were always loud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was a great show. Even though it was a pretty, it was a cool place. They don't play shows there anymore. I think, but it was a nice,
Yeah,
nice
that's
place.
right. Low,
Yeah.
low ceiling.
Exactly.
Big venue, but
Yeah.
low ceiling.
Yeah. Great album, by the way.
Yeah, it's a great album.
Love it.
It's it's catchy.
It is.
Catchy
It
album.
is very catchy. Well, anything else you want to tell us about? Any more plans for the next year besides
No,
40th anniversary?
we're doing. We're touring all year. We'll be touring until Christmas. We're planning the 40th anniversary tour. I think I'm going to finally get my solo album together. So that might come out next year. You never know. With a bit of luck. So that's going to be a bit more rock and roll than metal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it will be heavy. But it'll be a bit more, you know, what sort of things that I write and
Right.
sort of things that I listen to,
Right.
which is basically, you know, anything from AC/DC to the Rolling Stones. So it'll be interesting, I think.
Yeah. Well, Thunderbolt is the album. It will
Yeah.
be sold here tonight, as we said,
Yeah.
around 11 o'clock, I think. That was the,
and we're not. Listen, we're not supposed to sell it to you till 1 minute after midnight. But we're going to sell it at 11 o'clock, so don't tell anybody. Yeah.
Because do you even
It's
know?
just basically so I can drink earlier.
And you even know public transport here on a fucking work day?
I don't know what he said.
We don't know what you said.
It's a joke. Public transport on a work day is terrible, so we would be much happy if you do release it before midnight.
We're going
Well-
to release it at 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
But-
around 11 o'clock, so that's
Yeah.
still pretty rock and roll.
Yeah, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, and you get
yeah,
free
you get-
poster.
Yeah, you get a
free pics.
poster and some plectrums.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
So-
Hey, what can I say?
No.
Hey, we're really pushing the boat out for you guys, right?
Buy the album, drink the Saxon beer, enjoy
Yeah,
yourself.
learn to play guitar if you can't play already, because you got to use the plectrum, right?
Yeah.
Okay
And,
to play clarinet.
How the big's the what?
Clarinet. The clarinet. I don't know what the question
Yeah, bring the clarinet. What was it? The question.
okay to play that instead of the guitar?
Ah, right, okay. Well, you'll have to use the plectrum for something else then. If you play clarinet. Maybe you can put it in the mouthpiece and use it as the reed. That would work. Yeah? Yeah, play clarinet. I know what I'm talking about.
And of course, Biff will sign
Yeah,
records.
I'm
and
here all
everything.
night, so if you want anything
Yeah.
signing, just come see me or come round here and I'll sign whatever you have, yeah?
One question. What's happened with that question about the heavy metal religion that you put? Is they approve it or not?
Yeah, they approved it.
Nice.
It was really the magazine Metal Hammer in the UK that did that. I was the only one stupid enough to get involved, but that's okay. Yeah, it is an official religion.
Okay.
It's above Scientology, but below the Jedi Knights. The Jedi Knights are the biggest religion, you know, after whatever. Exactly, after Protestants. It's Jedi Knights, which is pretty good as well. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mr. Biff Byford.
Thank you very much.
Gick och ät och klockan 11 ställer vi plattan och köp många plattor och drick mycket öl, Saxon-öl.
We're going to send you on Twitter now, yeah? So have a look in a few minutes. I'm just going to stay here on my phone, so you just do what you want.
Ja. Nej, han ska fan signera med biljardkören. Ja, ja.